In the last podcast, I really challenge you on the idea of like why being fully booked up, not taking on new clients is selfish, because at the end of the day, we need to get this care to more people. And if you're booked up, you're not taking on new clients, obviously you have some really awesome skill sets and you need to get this care out to more people. I run into a lot of limiting beliefs about how we do things and how we're just ingrained to doing things the same way. And a lot of therapists think that they have to spend 60 or 90 minutes with a client to get any real results. So on this podcast, I really break down why a 20-minute treatment is more effective than a 60 or 90-minute treatment. I dispel some myths about the idea of you have to treat the whole body. You have to do so much treatment, throw the kitchen sink at it, and really help to kind of motivate you to understand that you can do things differently. You can do them more effectively. You can do them quickly and better than anyone else out there. And when that happens, you add value to the world. And when you add value to the world, you help more people and you also help yourself. I hope you enjoy the show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soft Tissue Revolution podcast, where we teach massage therapists a new treatment method that focuses on working smarter, not harder, allowing them to make well over $100,000 per year with less than 20 hours per week of time in the clinic. Dr. Matt Maggio here, creator of the Peak Method and founder of Soft Tissue Revolution. Appreciate you guys stopping by and listening to the show. I'm going to get right into it in just a second. Just have one quick announcement. Just came up, and I'm going to be doing a lower extremity, which is going to be hip, low back, quads, hamstrings, and knees in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's approved for 16 CEU credits. I'm only opening that up to 6 people. I already have 2 spots filled. It's going to be March 5th and 6th of 2022. Links and information to all that and all my training, CEU approved, is in the show notes below, and also my free training as well. So let's get right back into it. So 20-minute treatments are more effective than 60 or 90-minute treatments. Once again, I always start these podcasts off with the idea of like, don't get triggered, just listen, because there are different perspectives and different ways that you can do things. We get so ingrained in doing something a certain way that we kind of go through the motions, and we have this bias about it that that's just the way to do it, but there are different ways to do things. So in the last episode, just to recap what I was talking about, I talked about the idea of you're overly booked, you're not taking on new clients, and you're limiting where you are. You're the best at what you do and need to get that care to more people, because at the end of the day, the pain pill epidemic is getting a hell of a lot worse. It's not getting any better. And the reason I believe with my heart and soul that the pain pill problem is continuing to get worse is because the conservative care model is just completely fucked. There's nothing good about it. This is coming from someone that has a chiropractic degree that doesn't do adjustments at all. I know traditional physical therapy is bullshit as well. Doesn't do much of anything. And people need quality hands-on soft tissue treatment delivered by quality hands-on soft tissue practitioners, which just happen to be massage therapists, have the best hands in the world, because we have to get this care to more people. And the people that are limiting their growth and who they're able to see and how many people they're able to see, they're not able to help more people. So I challenge you on the last one to figure out how to do it faster, figure out how to do it more efficient, figure out how to train someone else to do what you do as well, so you can help more people. Because at the end of the day, the only way we're going to solve this pain pill epidemic is getting this care to more people. So I promised on the last episode, I'm going to break down why a 20-minute treatment is better. Once again, why a 20-minute treatment is better than a 60 or 90-minute treatment. Doesn't seem like that makes sense, but it really does. And just listen to this with an open mind. Before I get into this as well, I had to make sure that I clear up who I'm specifically talking to. I'm talking to injury-specific, like therapeutic types of body workers, massage therapists, soft tissue specialists. I'm really not talking to the spa relaxation people. That's fine if you want to do that stuff. I have no qualms with that, but it's not fixing anything. So if you want to do that, that's totally fine. But probably my training and my podcast really aren't going to be for you, because I don't see any real long-term benefits in that. I think people, they need relaxation and need stuff like that, but anyone can do that, but not a lot of people can actually fix the problem. And you have to really decide what you want to be. A lot of people try to be both, do a little bit of everything. And I always say jack of all trades, master of none. So decide what you want to be and stay in that lane. So this is the biggest fight back I get about like doing a shorter treatment time. People reach out and they're like, well, no, you that doesn't make any sense. You're crazy. You're just trying to like make more money and rip people off. None of that shit is even close to true. I'm just providing more value in a shorter amount of time. So wouldn't that make me more valuable? So I just want to dispel the myth of you got to do a full body treatment. You know, a lot of people are like, well, you have to, everything's connected, you know, head, shoulders, knees, and toes are all connected and you do need to treat the whole body. Yeah, I totally agree with you. You do need to treat the whole body. But what I do and the way I've figured out a better way to do it is I start regionally, I can't even speak right, regionally, and start in the area. Like say I got a shoulder problem, you know, I start in the shoulder where the dysfunction is where it started, but eventually, yeah, I do go more globally. I start working into the neck, into the thoracic spine. And even if I have some lumbar spine stuff or hip problems, but you know what? Everyone wants to do like that whole body on the first treatment, and it's just not productive. You actually get those diminished gains. So yeah, full body is important, but not doing it on the entire visit. And that's what I'm going to really break down as well. So trust me, I'm not anti full body. I'm just doing little bits of pieces each time and getting the right amount of dosage. So why are 20-minute treatments more effective? Number one, treatment is like a medication. I say this all the time. Treatment is like a medication. You can give enough to be effective, but you can actually give too much and be overly effective. And there's a big misnomer about treatment and treatment delivery out there. There's three potential outcomes for treatment. And we really only focus on two. Number one is best case scenario, we make that client feel a little bit better. Yeah, that's awesome. Other cases, you know, we could do the treatment and it might not change anything. And okay. But what people forget about is that we can actually do too much treatment and be overly effective, and overly effective not in a good way. So it's like, that's why I talk about that medication and that dosage just right. I can give you enough that can make a change, but I can actually give you so much that it's poisonous. So you really want to be able to get that dosage just right. And that 20-minute treatment focusing specifically on a regional based complaint, and then each visit kind of going where you are. What I like to do and I focus on is I call it my 5% rule. My goal with each treatment is to get that client about 5 to 7% better. That starts with looking at functional tests, advanced palpation, breaking down scar tissue with advanced manual therapy treatment. So think about this. If you get 5% per visit, you stack up 8, 9, 10 visits over a month, we're 40, 50% better. And it spreads it out. It's like giving that a medication effectively instead of like doing so much. So that's what I really focus on, is like that 5 to 7% better each time. It allows for healing in between, and you just really can't beat the fuck out of the tissue all the time. You know, I look at these therapists and they're doing 60-minute, 90-minute, 2-hour treatments, and they're doing everything. They're doing deep tissue, they're doing myofascial release, they're doing stretching, they're doing cupping, corrective exercise. It's like the tissue needs a time to heal, and there's a certain window where the tissue can handle treatment, and a lot of people are going past that. Then you get what's called diminished gains, and you actually make it worse. So understanding that treatment is like a medication, you can overtreat and cause problems. Get 5% better per visit, stack that up and start to build some momentum. You know, so many therapists just want to hit a home run every time, and it doesn't get you anywhere. I focus on hitting little base hits each time and going around. And like I said, over 8, 9, 10 visits, you're 40, 50% better. No one else out there is getting those type of results where they can say to the client, hey, I'm going to make you 40, 50% better over the next month. Yeah. And if you really think you're getting them 40 to 50% better in one visit, one 90-minute session, once a month, every 2 months, you live in fantasy world, and I can sell you some magic beans and a leprechaun riding on a unicorn, all that stuff. Hope that didn't trigger you. So once again, 2 reasons why you'll fight me on this. And a lot of people will fight me on this when they first think about this, like, wait, I can treat faster, more effective, charge more, like that. Where's the catch? Where's the gimmick? There ain't no catch or gimmick. The number one thing they say to me is my clients would never go for this. They're like, my clients just expect it a certain way. Your clients don't expect shit. They came to you because you're helping them. You've been honest with them. They're loyal to you for a reason. And if you found something that's better, more effective, and can actually solve their problem, and you're honest and have a conversation like, hey, so-and-so, like, I know I used to do an hour, but I've actually found this new way where I can do it in 20 minutes. It has better results. You're less beat up in between, and it's long lasting and durable. They're going to listen to you. They're going to be like, you know, I don't think so. I always give this analogy. It's like the old way of doing things with an hour and a half is like an old BlackBerry. And then my method, the peak method, is like an iPhone 13. You go to the client, hey, got this new awesome phone. They're like, no, I'm just going to stick to my bullshit BlackBerry that doesn't work. No, They're not. They're going to want the thing that's better, but it comes from you explaining it about why it's better and how it goes, and understanding that your existing clients aren't your only clients out there. There's lots of other people out there that want to get a quicker treatment, that want to come in, want to get results. They're not just paying you for your time, because when you get in that mold of trading your time for money, you're stuck. You're never going to really grow, and you're not going to get to where you need to be. Once again, just to recap, you believe the whole body is the only way. You're like, I got to treat the whole body. They're all connected. I don't know who the fuck told you that along the way. Like, you got to treat the whole body and the whole treatment and just beat the hell out of the tissue, kitchen sink type of treatments. I'm here to tell you there's a different way to do it. It's safer. It's more effective. It's more durable, longer lasting results. And that's my method, the peak method. And if you don't believe in that stuff, go look at some of the testimonials, listen to some podcasts from people that have taken my seminars, implemented my system. They're amazed at like how much better they're getting the client. There's less wear and tear on their body, better healing environment in between. Clients are more committed to doing the treatment process, being accountable, and you're not trying to hit home runs every visit, because you're going to strike out a lot if you're trying to swing for the fences every time. So who should consider the peak method? Someone that's physically and mentally drained. And a lot of people that I talk to that are booked out, overly booked, they're physically and mentally drained. I call it the golden handcuffs. Like, yeah, you're doing good, but how long is that going to last? What kind of wear and tear is that taking on your body, on your mindset and stuff like that? How long can you keep going doing these 60, 90 minute, 2-hour sessions, being on your feet? How long can you really keep going? I know you think you can keep going, but you got to eventually take care of yourself and do it more effectively and less wear and tear on your body. Number 2 is you're not seeing long lasting results. Like, you get the client, but they might be better for a little bit, but they're right back with the same problem. The key of the peak method is safe, effective, and durable. The key is the durability, where that treatment holds, they feel better, they function better, and they're a lot happier client. And number 3, you're stuck going through the motions. Nothing is more debilitating and demoralizing than being stuck in comfort. And when you're stuck in comfort, you're stuck in mediocrity. And are you just doing the same thing over and over again? Client comes in, start here, go there, do this, boom, boom, we're done, on to the next one. When's the last time you really challenged yourself and really started thinking critically and getting to the root cause of what's going on and getting that reputation in your area as someone that truly solves problems? Because at the end of the day, people need solutions for their injuries. They need people that actually can go in there and fix it. And that's what soft tissue equipped practitioners have, but you got to be able to figure out the problem in the first place so you can fix it. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that resonated with you and understand that you can do things differently. You don't have to just do things because be yourself a fucking heretic. Be someone that goes against the grain. You know, everyone's doing 60, 90 minute stuff. If you're someone that can fix a problem in 20 minutes, that takes another person 90 minutes, you're like 6 times more valuable. And understand that the only thing that beats free and cheap is fast, and focus on that. So if you like the show, share it. If you don't like what I have to say, you can tell me why. I understand. I talk differently. I'm challenging on different levels, but at the end of the day, we just need to get this care out to more people. And if we can do it more efficiently, quicker, more effectively, hey, it's a win-win for you and for the client. Check out our CEU courses coming up. They get going here in March. Grab our free training. And lastly, just be open to changing your mind, doing things differently, and really putting yourself in the right place where you can do this for a long time. You can help a lot of people, and then you can train other people how to do it as well and really make an impact in the world and make the world a better place, and take care of yourself and your needs. Appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. Bye.